day. From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the rookie from Alabama, Will Reichard, ready to get us started.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
From the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's Williams. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
To the air, Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down.
To throw, Williams. And again, back to Kmet.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. At second down. To the air once more. Williams.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 3rd down is Williams.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he rifles one incomplete.
2nd and 10. On play action, now McCarthy.
Forced out to his left. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out, and the pressure gets to him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Webster now to return. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Here's Williams.
Eluding the pressure right.
Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
T.J. Edwards from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Johnson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 13 yards out. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing is Williams. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Looking to throw. Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this and lease it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Working out of the gun, Williams. That pass complete to Moore. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Williams. Touchdown. Roma Dunze. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Santos with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime here. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On play action, McCarthy. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. McCarthy off the play fake. He'll find Jones again, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Now Jones. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Williams. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Back to the running game with Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Looking to throw, Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Throwing on 2nd down is Williams.
Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. In motion right comes Allen.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Tyler Scott,
a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down. Now McCarthy.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On on the option to give to Swift here.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. This is 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw. Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And it'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Up the middle, Jones. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Able to find Kmet. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get
today. From M&T Bank Stadium in
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. Back to throw, Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go play action with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Play action. Now Jackson. being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it with Henry. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in position. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Stafford now to throw. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 50, it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On second down, Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. They go play action now. Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and... There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Stafford looks to throw again. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Play action. It's Jackson. And incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people make him.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Byron Young in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's returnable now for Smith. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. This is Kupp hauling in a great catch. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Stafford. He's got it. Touchdown. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Jackson now. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But
there's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw on second down is Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run, but everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and they're able to see the route develop.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To the air again, Stafford. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to throw again. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, he'll drop to throw. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Jackson now down around his goal line. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Throw caught by Flowers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Stafford on 1st down. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Throwing again at Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
today. It's the National Football League. This is Madden Football on EA Sports.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start here is Tua. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Alec Ingold taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. They go play action with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. An inside give, Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they go play action now. Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Burrow on play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action. It's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Burrow. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. 1st down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now 2nd and 5. Now Tua. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Tua now on 1st down. On target over the middle to Hill. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Tua to throw again. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance.
If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
So well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. To get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Burrow will throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
McPherson's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. Here we go with Burrow. That's to his tight end all. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing their footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, but that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes second down. Throwing Tua. Connecting with Hill. And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Now Tua. And he completes it to Berrios. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Tua. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for...
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in
Young Wei Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Mahomes now to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelce on the ground. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. A play fake. Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. They'll go play action here with Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He's got his man, London, right side. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle, here's Pirine. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Hand off here for Pirine. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. On 1st down, Mahomes. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's a 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And looking to throw, Penix. And caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Penix. What a catch by London.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Penix going to look to throw on first down.
And that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Now Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. They'll try and throw with Penix.
He'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we're at halftime here in Atlanta.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And that'll be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be fourth down. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And that'll keep this a one-point game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Penix will try again on 2nd and 10. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. To the air, Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw again is Penix. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix, a 3-yard touchdown run. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They run it with P. on first down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Again, here's P. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
On second down, P.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. P. draw play. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A run by Pacheco on second down.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now Mahomes.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, nice move. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 23-17. 2:14 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
They'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Mahomes will throw. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Butker now to add the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the foot. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it, turn upfield, and pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll drop it off to P-Rod, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On play action, now McCarthy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
McCarthy off the play fake. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy.
Flush to his right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now McCarthy.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing...
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. Setting up the screen to Pirine. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On first down, Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he steps away. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing is McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To the air with McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. An inside give to Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. They go play fake. Mahomes, you are watching the NFL. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Throwing on 2nd down, McCarthy. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Here's McCarthy. Now he's flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Off the play fake. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings 1st down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Off the play fake. McCarthy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Off play action. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Finding Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake. McCarthy. Open man. He's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 4. Off play action. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Here's 1st down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. One final try for Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. So it's a win for the Vikings, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, it was strong.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, this is the National Football League. As we'll see Drew Lock and the New York Giants taking on...
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I think that everyone is looking forward to seeing Drew Lock take the next step in the quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent on-platform throws. What he's seeking now, to be consistent in all of his processes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Lock. He gets it left side to Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Lock. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. Play action. Now it's Lock. Sliding out of the pocket. That one taken in by Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 27 yards. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Waddle, the motion man right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now Tua. Short throw to Smith. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Lock off of play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a play fake, and here's Lock. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Wan'Dale Robinson taking it in. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on first down is Locke. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Locke going to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano, and that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle running out, and that means that the Dolphins ready for another drive on offense. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Achane here, they stay on the ground. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Throwing now is Locke. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw it is Locke. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Tyrell Dodson providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Gano's kick is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. Able to slither by. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there. A big one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's got Smith here. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sanders' kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Lock now on 1st down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Locke to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Locke's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Block now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
It's a big-time play there for the G-men.
And even 40 yards.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Malik Neighbors from a yard out. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Tua. Complete. Smith has it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tua going to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now a toss right side, HN with it.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Tua sets up to pass it. Short throw to Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Tua.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Up the middle, HN.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. On target over the middle to Hill. And they're going to have another first down as the tackles
is made at the Giants' 24-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, what a catch by Waddle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock now on 1st down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The throw over the middle taken in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 23 yards, the final tally. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Locke. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss. Because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Tua now on 1st down. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. From midfield, here's Tua. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
A lot going to throw it here. Again, it's Johnson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. Now it's Locke. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Locke off of play action. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Locke working out of the gun. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. One final try for Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really close.